In the not-too-distant past, someone sold at auction a mysterious diary of a man named Paul Amadeus Denach. It described not only the distant future, but also a way of moving into it. It would seem a simple fiction, but no. The diary was written in the 19th century, and since then much has been confirmed. And more recently, the method of travel described in it has been confirmed. Hello, everyone. In last week's video on this topic, subscribers wrote that they had had a similar experience. When I tried to contact them to elaborate on their story, many just went into ignore. But there was one among them whose story really interested me. Although he was not in the 30th century, the details of his move are very interesting. He chose to remain anonymous. The following are his words. It was quite difficult to understand what was going on. I had heard about the astral and that you can somehow go into it in your dreams, but this was different. It was as if I was living someone else's life in the not-so-distant future. I could not control the body, only watch. This body belonged to a very happy man who worked at the space station. I felt that he was very happy that he was born at this time and that he was the one exploring space. It was the 90s of the 21st century. People here stopped sleeping at all. Time had become a valuable resource for them, so they took some kind of pills that took away their need for sleep. Maybe those pills are the reason he's in a good mood. I don't know. They spend an extra third of their lives exclusively on themselves, and the rest of the time they're constantly working. I don't know if that's fair or not. Personally, my avatar spends almost all of his free time looking out the porthole from the cockpit. As far as I understand, we've been flying to planet Kepler 1649c for 4 years now, hoping to find life on it. Sometimes we watch movies and honestly, I can't tell if this is sci-fi or a future reality. In the movies, there are no highways at all and thus no cars. Instead, they move around in portable drones, which are attached to each building by several of them. Many professions have come under the control of neural networks, making many workers simply unnecessary. The neural network offered early retirement to anyone who could not adjust to the new reality. Otherwise, there could have been widespread unrest. The changes in the world happen almost overnight. About the food. Did you know that cockroaches are delicious? The food here is cooked in some sort of 3D printer-like machine. You just have to take with a special spatula with a lid the right amount of cockroaches from the container and voila, bon appétit. It's not what you think it is. You can cook anything in this machine. You can make a burger or a borscht. It doesn't taste the same. Anyway, I wouldn't mind having one of these days. Most of the time we're sitting in a chair. We're wearing a helmet in which we're looking at something I don't understand. The whole time the body doesn't move at all. It's interesting, but we can't take the helmet off ourselves. It takes someone who comes on a schedule and does it for us. It's not fixed in any way, the body just doesn't listen. However, there's a lot more going on in there that I don't understand. I've been in that body 5 times in a row. And then these visions or whatever they are just stopped. The last thing I saw was this man being told not to wear his helmet anymore. What do you think of this story?